Alright, in this video we'll be discussing the settings in WordPress. The first place I like to go is the settings and then permalinks. I prefer the post name because it's just your site and then the post name. There's nothing extra in the URL. If you leave it on day name, which is the default, you'll have the date. It'll give you the year, the month, the day, and then the post name. My second choice is to change this to category. And that'll give you a URL with your category. Category should be the keyword that you're trying to target, and then the post name. My preference is just post name because I'll have the keyword in the URL. My second place to go is to reading. Now here, what I like to do is change this to 5. So that way it only displays 5 blog posts on any archive page. I'll save those changes. And then in the general settings, this is one place where you can set the site title and the tagline. The other thing I like to do is come down here to the time zone. I'll usually just type in the nearest major city. And then you can select your date format here. This is what will display on your post. So if you have it like this, then it'll display that way. And then you have your time format. A week starts on. This is basically for your calendar. If you want to have the calendar widget displayed on the front end of your site. The writing settings, if you post to the same category a lot, this is where you can go to change it, and then you don't have to click on it every time you make a post. The default post format, most every theme just uses the standard format. And then if you want to post via email, this is where you go to do that. All right, in the discussion settings, this is where you'll go to do anything that's related to discussion, like if you're doing pingbacks and tracebacks or comments. Mostly you're going to do this for comments. And you have these settings where you can fill them out. The default settings are usually pretty good. If you want to manually approve every comment, so that way you can see what's coming in on your comments, you can just click this one, and then no comment will show on your site until you've approved it. To me, that's a little much. Once you get in, once your site starts getting a lot of traffic, it becomes a lot. My choice for getting rid of spam and everything in the comments is usually either use a Kismet, or the one I like to use is WP Spam Shield. You can go to the WordPress.org, or you just click on your plugins and install this plugin. And it's called WP Spam Shield. This one does everything automatically. There's no CAPTCHAs, anything like that. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's easy, just install it, activate it, and it does its thing on its own. Alright, I think that covers everything in the settings. Do those when you first start, and you should be ready to go.